GameStop is real. Most online TIs are not. And the crazy talk gives away the fake TIs and the fake websites and the disinfo agents. GameStop is real. Most online TIs are not. And most online TIs are fake talk videos. They work to cover up GameStop. And how they cover up is with the crazy talk. Hence all the talk about V2K machines, direct entry weapons and GameStop is real. Most online TIs are not. And the crazy talk is the fake TIs. It's not V2K or the microchips. Direct entry weapons behind. That's a technical cover up GameStop and discredit it to the public. GameStop is real. Also online fake TIs. Crazy talk. They engage in crazy talk about. If I talk about direct entry weapons, V2K machines, then the breach of billions and so forth. Part of how we talk about part of how I have been talking as a Swedish talker is to have had one of the ways I've been talking. I've even been talking about killing and stuff. I've had jobs to come have artists about killing and stuff. I've even been talking about killing and stuff. Tactics. You might see some exposés on that topic. I have a TikTok issue around 700 kick. So if you want to miss out on content, you better be on there will be some exposing individual participants that have been talking. Might be. This one is top of the fence diesel. I counter is a fake deal. Now she has close to half of the performance on Instagram. And a big part of her content is exposés on GameStop. Exactly. Filming a car on GameStop. Exactly. A picture of somebody in the cafe GameStop waiting for me to get to the cafe. So that's what I'm about now. If a fake TI can go from fake evidence, would it not be talking? Or would I be able to reach out people real? Being a real TI, having real terms on capital, GameStop terms. So, my Instagram is Mike SAHA. My Instagram is Mike SAHA 89. My Rumble is Critical Mass Mike. So I'm Critical Mass Mike on Rumble. I'm Mike SAHA 89 on Instagram. And what am I called over here? Yeah, so we were on my Mike SAHA 89 Instagram. Vad sa du? Vart du rädd för att han hoppade upp på hojen? Varför var du rädd för det då? Men varför är du rädd i handen? Hur tänker du då? Okej, men kände du att du var otrygg, att du trodde det kunde skada dig på något sätt? Okej. Mycket av saker som händer runt med det kan vara det här programmet. Till exempel har jag sett flera bilar med bara en lampa på sig som är passerat. Så allra helst när man är ute och åker så kan det vara att hålla på med saker. En gång vart mamma rädd också när vi var i affären och det var en Securitas-vakt som stakade oss, förföljde oss in på affären i Oppeby där. Och det gjorde henne väldigt stressad upp i varv. Och jag sa det innan vi gick in på Oppeby. Jag såg en Securitas-vakt parkerad på parkeringsplatsen när vi anlände. Att kolla nu mamma, han kommer följa efter oss in där. Därför att jag är utsatt för gangstalking. Och det är mycket riktigt så följde han efter oss in där. Yeah, so I turned off my photos. So when the process on, I'm not told of a single prosecution called gangstalking. I'm not told of one thing. This is a government problem, a state problem. Det finns taget över program där det var the Swedish state, the Swedish government. And this program is similar to the sets of the government had in some Swedish. Det var så på det stås. Yeah, so follow me on social media if you don't want to miss out on content. MikeSide9 on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. And I have a Rumble account. And also a Kik account. So I do IRL shit sometimes. And every time I go outside, there's people that are so-called stalkers, gang stalkers, perp so-called. They get sent to go away. I'm in the supermarket. anytime I'm outside. And it might happen that I confront one of them live. That's happened before. So if you don't want to miss out on that, you gotta make sure to subscribe to me. Also, I might confront some people that have told me before, and if there's a video, you won't be able to see that they were messing with themselves before that. Now that could be because of something this person did to me before, okay? So bear that in mind. Or that they were telling me covert before I confront them. So one time I confronted a gang stalking perp in the neighborhood. All these people that has been stalking me for years and keeps being sent to go where I am, Ica, Kvantum, Oxelösund, Hörna. It's like the grocery store downtown and the corner store. It's one of these people that keep showing up around me when I'm out in public. And he lives in the same neighborhood as I do. I'm not doxing, this is too gen of somebody figure out who he is. Okay. And one time, as I'm coming home, he's like leaving at the same time me to see him if he's stalked. And it's like, this is a very mild confrontation, okay? Confront doesn't mean that I'm threatening to attack somebody, okay? So some people act like that's what that means, okay? Whatever. So it's just as he's coming where I am, I go, hey, there's a poem called Gang Stalker Todd videos in this city. Did you hear about that? He goes, no. Well, yeah, I'm not told the video. And there's a poem called Gang Stalker, recruiting people to stalk, harass, and target different ways. He goes, oh, I didn't know, but it goes away. Okay. So that is a way to confront him with the truth about what he's involved in, without saying you're a secret government agent or something like this, to make it easy for them to paint me as paranoid and crazy. So it's like, that's kind of perfect, because even if I would have been wrong that he was a gang stalker, and I'm not, I was still getting the word about gang stalking in the city. Do you understand? So that even if I would talk to that to somebody, just small talk somewhere in the neighborhood, like, hey, there's something called gang stalking, do you hear about it? It's a secret program harassing and stalking people. And I'm told with it. If somebody in the neighborhood, like as I'm talking to them, I tell them that. If they're not a perp, a gang stalker, and I'm part of it, they'll be like, they still heard about it. So if somebody comes, hey, we got a secret program. We want you to be recruited and you'll be sent to go different places and stuff. I heard about it before. It's called gang stalking. And the guy told me it's designed to destroy a person's life and stalk and harass them. So it sounds like this person is tricking me to stalk and harass somebody. They can make it a little bit hard for them to do. So anyway, here's the point. I'm not told that video. I'm told with gang stalking, and I've seen everything from cab drivers to security guards to police officers to doctors. Average Joes in the neighborhood participate in tournament. So being a tornado, there's people recruited to stalk and harass me, talk about these tactics. Another purpose, I was on the way home, and the same person is like, oh, again, it's like, I'm coming home from, and I got my body cam on, mounted here, like a chest ring. And sure enough, it's like, as I go to the store, I leave, I see him on the street. Same person, all these people in regular, that for years keeps being sent to, yeah, that's why it's called gang stalking. Several people, they get sent to go where you are all the time. And I saw him across the street, say, oh, he's been sent to go right at me. And I run across the street, and then he's walking next to the wall, and I turn to make sure I document his face as a stalker with a camera. It's like documentation. And he gets real scared. Kind of like this instead. He got real scared because I quickly closed the distance. He was on the other side of the street. I come out of the store. He's been sent out there because he's stalking me. And I run across the street, kind of jogging. Okay, can I fast jogging? And I'm walking towards him, and then as he's gonna intercept him, he's walking. I turn to make sure he's on the camera, but he feels scared. Same person. And neither of those ways to confront him are illegal. I've even seen people online that confront people for being PDFs. Okay, it's like a Swedish kind of like people that go like, hey, you were here to meet at 12 or something like this, and then they confront them on video about being a PDF. Okay. Okay. Hello, honey, if you're still watching. I've arrived. If that's you watching again, babe. Hello, honey. So since I'm hanging out with people today at a barbecue, it's gonna be a lot of same as when I was in the car, turning off the microphone for privacy, okay? Because these people didn't sign waivers, and they say, I don't care. When I'm in the supermarket, there's no expectation of privacy in public, which means when I go to the supermarket doing IRL stream, there's like a sticker at the front door, you're being video surveilled here on these premises. When you got cameras in the roof and stuff. But if I'm going to another person's house, they invite me to a barbecue or something like this, I'm not gonna be like secretly like having a live stream and sitting having dinner. The guy's like, oh yeah, I've been having a medical problem recently or something like this. And do you understand? Where it's like it's a dinner party and then somebody's live streaming to the internet without other people knowing. That's not my style, understand? So my style when I do IRL streaming like this, and I'm invited to like a Christmas party, somebody's birthday or barbecue, something like this, is I let people know I'm live right now, filming my face, but the microphone is off. So they don't go like, it's this guy like live streaming, can I talk freely or not? And it's like filming like this, and then turning off the microphone. Now what I'm doing now is kind of getting clips. I like to get clips. So some people like to get pictures from somewhere. Well, I'm filming and I'm getting clips, short clips. You might see those republished. You might see those published later on. And if you're watching, babe, I said hello to them from you. And I said, we says hello to you. And I said, she said hello, she said a gift, say hello to them. And they're like a gift that is doing this. They go, okay, cool, say hello back to them. So. Okay, now, we wrote, that's my wife in the chat. She wrote, I make a crochet now. Okay, Ben. Jag sa vad jag går upp i skogen här lite grann och filmar mig själv lite skogsmuddervideo. Jag var liten här med ett program i skolan där man var ute i skogen som utspelat till skogsmuller. Och så var man på och samlat upp pottar och grejer. I do some big wheels content. So I'm stranded here. I don't know where the next road is, but I need to find water. And if I can only figure out which way is north, I can make my way back to civilized society. A lot of people are like, hate on Bear Grylls, as if anybody ever believed that it's not reality TV. It's like they feel like scam, but it's like Bear Grylls and the TV show is like wilderness survival. And then people are like, he's faking it. He's got a hotel room and he's going to the nature to get food and stuff. It's like, whatever. So here we are. In the woods. These are called ormbunkar in Swedish. These are blue or lingonberry bushes by the looks of it. Pretty sure. These are berry. You could call them micro bushes. See, I was right. Because as I went deeper in, you can see the blueberry on the bush. So that's a quick way to clean it. Put my mouth, get some saliva, and then keep the berry and let the washing water out. So if you were stranded in a forest like this, that's one of the ways you could survive. Find lingonberries, and they have quite a lot of calories. It's like fruit sugar, whatever. So if you keep finding blueberries, you can survive for a long time. We also have mushrooms in the forest. Now you have to know which ones are edible. And there's no mushroom that I would eat without cooking it first. Even if I know that, well, this is an edible mushroom that you can fry and boil and make food from. Like a chontaran. I wouldn't eat it raw. So the bottom part helps me. So this is M90 pants. M90 camo pattern. It's almost like a splitter camo. And it's designed for the Swedish Army M90 camo pattern. And they're designed for Swedish nature. Okay. So these are a match made in heaven. Are perfect. Now the top is making me stand out more than it. It's a bluebird. That's a big one. My wife, we wander for Supaya or one account. That's my wife. She lives in Thailand. And one of the most common jobs that workforce immigrants, people get like a working visa or Thai people moving to Sweden, one of the most common jobs is being a berry picker. And one of the jobs that Thai people get, like statistically, maybe like Indians become a cab driver or something like that. There might be certain, but here's the point. I work at 7-Eleven. That's a job. Now here's the point. Quite a lot of Thai people that come to Sweden, if they get a job as a berry picker, a mushroom picker, in northern Sweden, Sweden Eastern, where they pick berries and mushrooms in the forest. And I'm looking to not crush too many berries. So I walk through, not on top. cut through the bushes rather than step on it. Which means if I'm looking to preserve the berries, which some animals eat and some humans pick. Like if I walk like this, I'll be crushing them. But if I walk more like this, where I'm cutting through, see, if you're walking through a berry field and you're looking to not destroy berries, cutting through rather than stepping on, walking through rather than stepping on. See, so I'm cutting in here, planting my foot here, and then here, and it's more, see, here rather than stepping up and down. Hunter-gatherer vibes. So I'm either bringing back some gather berries or prey, so there's no animals being slain here, so we can get some berries. I could bring them on the stalk, but it causing damage to the plant. Meaning, one way you could pick is rip off this branch and have the berries on the stick, on the stem. But it's not fun to do. This is called en in Swedish. My stepfather as a child, he taught me how to make a bow. So he told me first of all, that type of tree can be used to make bows. Then he gave me verbal instructions on how to make a bow. And then he sent me out with tools, kind of like product. You want to make a bow, kid? Okay, this tree, bring this tool, here's how to do it. And I went and got a yew tree and I made my own bow. I remember that. So these, they're called, they have a good fragrance, and these are good for making bows. And I do believe that's part of God's intelligent design, quite possibly, that he made yew trees that like often grow exactly like a bow length, and like a tree that grows in the forest throughout all the years where people need to be able to make bows to hunt. It's like there's gonna be trees in the environment also almost like designed to be, you can make bows from. So this is yew, is called, E-N, yew tree. And they don't grow to be very tall, at least not fast. So most of the time you see this is kind of short. And this type of tree, you can make bows from it. And they smell good. This is a yew tree that you can make bows from. And they're fragrant. Now, one of the benefits of being in Sweden is I can lay down there without much concern. And mostly it's like if there's something crawling on the ground, there'd be something gross, worst case scenario. Like some nasty insect or some worm or something like this they might get on you. It's like you're risking getting something gross on you. But if this was Thailand where my wife lives, you wouldn't like just lay down in the rainforest, in the forest. This might be a venomous spider or snake or something like this that you get bit on. And if you lay down, you wouldn't want to stay too long with it. Everything from toxic centipedes to venomous, different species of venomous snakes. And in Sweden, there's only one snake that's venomous, Vipera berus, which is called huggorm. And so it's like, you know what that one looks like. You see a snake, if it's not the one that you know is the venomous one, you know that it's not venomous. And yeah. I got a circle around and approach the house. Come out the tree line from a different direction. This is called mossa. It's moss. So if you're watching this with my wife, this is what a Swedish forest looks like. This is what a Swedish forest looks like. And there's yew trees. Ian. And as I said before, these are trees that you can make bows from. Like bows and arrows. Bow. This is called Ian. American name is yew. Y-E-W. These are called kottar. Abandoned anthill. Quite possible. It's a butterfly. And that's the butterfly again. Now it's another one. In Swedish, butterfly is called fjäril. Mic off now. I went too far to the left because you can't see a house. and that's the neighbor's house. So thankfully not in Texas, you might get shot just getting close to that person's yard line. Okay, so like sort of walking through the house, and I get close and see, no, that's not the house, that's the neighbor's house. So change direction before I end up on the property. Yeah. Here we go. Jag har med mig en näve blåbär. Looks like I brought some of the force with me back. It's raining a little bit. I'm gonna end this and put the phone on the charge.